Did you know that the average American throws away about 4.4 pounds of trash every day? That adds up to nearly 1,600 pounds a year. Shocking, right? This waste not only fills our landfills but also contributes to 15% of global greenhouse gas emissions. As we consume more and more, the planet pays the price. But what if I told you there's a simple way to reduce this waste and make a positive impact? Enter minimalism. Minimalism is about living with less, but it goes beyond just decluttering your closet. It's a lifestyle choice that can lead to a more sustainable way of living. By owning fewer things, we not only lighten our load but also lessen our impact on the earth. In this video, we'll explore how minimalism and sustainability are closely connected. You'll learn practical strategies for living a simpler, more eco-friendly life. From making intentional purchases to embracing the freedom of enough, these tips will help you reduce waste and find joy in simplicity. Join me on this journey to discover why minimalism and sustainability are closer than you think. Get ready to rethink your habits and find out how you can make a real difference. Chapter 1: Less stuff, more life. The minimalist mindset. Minimalism isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about shifting your mindset from more is better to less is more. By reducing the stuff we own, we reduce waste and our carbon footprint. In the US, the average person throws away 81 pounds of clothing each year. That's a lot of waste. Minimalists focus on buying less, which leads to fewer products ending up in landfills. Joshua Becker, author of The More of Less, explains that the first step in crafting the life you want is to get rid of everything you don't. This mindset helps you focus on what truly adds value to your life, rather than mindless consumption. Once you start minimizing, you begin to realize how much you really need, and it's often a lot less than you think. One of the best strategies to adopt the minimalist mindset is the one in, one out rule. Every time you buy something new, let go of something you no longer use. This keeps your space clutter-free and forces you to think about whether you truly need new items. It's simple but powerful. Another tip is to do a 30-day declutter challenge, where you get rid of one item on the first day, two on the second, and so on. By the end of the month, you'll have decluttered over 450 items. This small change can lead to a big impact on your environmental footprint. Chapter 2: The Power of Intentional Buying. Quality over quantity. Buying intentionally is key to both minimalism and sustainability. Instead of constantly purchasing low-quality, disposable items, focus on buying fewer, but higher-quality products that last longer. Did you know that 85% of all textiles end up in landfills each year? That's partly because fast fashion encourages people to buy more clothes than they need. The buy it for life mindset encourages you to purchase items that last longer, reducing the need for constant replacements. By choosing quality over quantity, you're saving money in the long run and cutting down on waste. A study by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation found that extending the life of clothing by just 9 months could reduce its carbon and water footprints by 20–30%. One unique strategy is adopting a capsule wardrobe. This involves owning a small collection of versatile, high-quality clothing items that can be mixed and matched. Not only does this reduce the number of clothes you need, but it also makes dressing easier and more intentional. Another tip is to invest in durable, repairable goods. Instead of buying new electronics or appliances every few years, look for brands that offer repairs and maintenance services. Patagonia, for example, offers repairs on their gear to promote sustainable consumption. The less we need to replace, the better for the environment and our wallets. Chapter 3: Digital Decluttering. How a clean digital life saves the planet. Believe it or not, your digital clutter also has an environmental impact. Emails, cloud storage, and online data all require energy to maintain. It's estimated that storing data in the cloud will produce about 3.2% of global emissions by 2025. That's about the same as the entire airline industry. One strategy to reduce your digital footprint is to unsubscribe from unnecessary emails and newsletters. According to a study by OVO Energy, every spam email you receive contributes about 0.3 grams of CO2 to the atmosphere. If everyone in the UK deleted just one spam email, it could save 16,433 tons of CO2 annually, the same as taking 3,334 cars off the road for a year. You can also declutter your phone by deleting unused apps, photos, and files. These small actions reduce the data stored in energy-consuming data centers. A minimalist digital life means only keeping what's useful and necessary. Another tip is to limit cloud storage usage. While cloud services are convenient, they come with hidden energy costs. Instead, back up important files to an external hard drive and delete the rest. This simple step reduces both digital clutter and your environmental impact. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on minimalism and sustainability. You'll get regular updates that will help you live a more intentional life. Chapter 4: Sustainable Spaces, Eco-Friendly Homes Through Minimalism. Minimalism can transform not only how we live but also where we live. It encourages us to create spaces that are simple, functional, and sustainable. With fewer possessions, you need less space, which can lead to smaller homes. Smaller homes are more eco-friendly because they consume less energy for heating, cooling, and lighting. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, smaller homes use 17% less energy than larger homes on average. A minimalist home is designed for efficiency. Think about reducing your energy consumption with strategies like natural lighting and ventilation. Large windows, skylights, and strategically placed vents can reduce the need for artificial lighting and air conditioning. It's about working with nature, not against it. You can also look at furniture made from sustainable materials like bamboo or reclaimed wood. These materials have a much lower environmental impact than new, mass-produced items. In fact, bamboo grows 10 times faster than most trees, making it an eco-friendly option for furniture and flooring. Minimalists often adopt the buy second-hand approach, which not only saves money but also keeps perfectly good items out of landfills. Did you know that Americans throw away over 12 million tons of furniture each year? By buying used, you're reducing that waste. To take it a step further, you can upcycle old items into something new. Turn an old ladder into a bookshelf or repurpose wooden pallets into outdoor furniture. Upcycling adds character to your home and reduces the demand for new materials. It's creative and sustainable, a win-win. Chapter 5: Minimalism in Food, Simple Eating, Big Impact. Minimalism isn't just about possessions, it's about simplifying other areas of life, including what we eat. Food waste is a massive issue worldwide. The UN estimates that 1/3 of all food produced globally is wasted. That's roughly 1.3 billion tons every year. By adopting minimalist eating habits, we can significantly cut down on waste. One strategy is to practice meal planning. This helps you avoid impulse buys and ensures you only purchase what you need. According to a study by WRAP, meal planning can reduce household food waste by up to 25%. Planning ahead also saves time and reduces the stress of last-minute decisions about what to cook. Another approach is embracing seasonal and local foods. By eating what's in season, you reduce the demand for energy-intensive, out-of-season produce. Plus, local food doesn't travel long distances, reducing its carbon footprint. According to the Center for Urban Education about Sustainable Agriculture, the average meal travels 1,500 miles to reach your plate. By choosing local, you cut down on those miles. Minimalists also lean toward plant-based eating, which has a much lower environmental impact than a meat-heavy diet. Livestock farming accounts for nearly 15% of global greenhouse gas emissions, making it one of the largest contributors to climate change. Eating more plants, even just a few days a week, can make a significant difference. To reduce packaging waste, you can buy in bulk or bring your own containers to stores. Zero-waste grocery shopping isn't just for hardcore environmentalists. It's a simple and effective way to cut down on plastic and cardboard that often end up in landfills. Remember, every small choice adds up. If you found this video insightful, please subscribe. You'll receive more tips and inspiration for living a more intentional and sustainable life. Together, we can make a difference.